What is up and welcome back. Today's video, I am venturing down to Busan. So join me as I make my way towards the second largest city in Korea. Now I am leaving from Gyeongju on the high-speed rail. It's about a 30-minute train ride, and total from Seoul, it would be about 3 hours. Now here I am entering Busan in the Haeundae region, and first I'm going to stop off at this cafe, which was fantastic. Great views, awesome coffee, pastries. I think I had an Eggs Benedict. It was all really, really good. So, as I'm getting my brunch in, I am just waiting to meet up with my old good friend Hoi Chan, who I met on the Camino a couple of years back. And we're going to hang out today, do a bunch of things together. And one of the first things we're going to do is go for a walk towards the Blue Line. It's something I got tickets for. And on the way, we took this little adventure down this boardwalk. You can see kind of the Blue Line with the tiny trains behind me before. But there's a lot of these nice trails in Busan where you can walk along the coast and it's just beautiful views. There are the trains again. Now, as I looked up top 10 things to do in Busan, this kept popping up. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a ticket. It's good for multiple people. You only have to buy one ticket, but you do reserve a time. So we walked to the station, took the train back, and had fantastic views of the ocean. Hoi-chan told me on a clear day, sometimes you can see land that is part of Japan. So we are that close to Japan here from Korea. But I really enjoyed this little Blue Line train ride. It was nice. It was fun. I would definitely do it again. And after that, we headed to the northeast to this Buddhist temple. Now, Hoichal let me know that this temple isn't really that old, something like under 100 years old. It was cool. However, this was a Saturday. So during my whole Korean trip, this was definitely the busiest temple I was at. And whereas some of the other temples, I'd definitely go back. This is probably one of them where I'm good. I don't really feel the need to go back. Didn't quite have that history or calm, peaceful vibe that some of the others did. And it is newer. So, it was cool to see. Glad I did it. But again, I think the temples in Seoul or even some of the stuff I saw in Gyeongju, I liked a little bit more. But it was nice walking around this temple nevertheless. And, what's really cool about it also is it's right on the coastline, just like a number of things to do in Busan. So you got the ocean breeze. There's a bunch of people taking pictures, getting beautiful views of Busan and the coast. And yeah, look at all these people taking selfies. So, of course, we had to join in the fun and do the same. But it was nice catching up with my old friend. Like I said, we met on the Camino and we met in Paris, even though we were both going to do the Camino. And we walked about a third of the time together and we've become good friends since. So it was really nice to see my friend and what his life was like here in Busan. After that, he needed to go run some errands, so I went for a walk from Haeundae. Here's Busan again. This is Haeundae Beach. And I took about, I want to say it's a mile or two walk down to this lighthouse, which is amazing. I highly recommend going to this lighthouse because you can see views of Haeundae as well as this is towards Gwangalli Beach to the west. And at this lighthouse point, again, you get good views of multiple spots of Busan. And those three towers, those are kind of close to where I was staying. And this is kind of a little preview. The next video in Busan is going to really feature this peninsula hike I did. And they have these boardwalks all along the coast, which are great, easy to hike around, and they're just fantastic, easy on the feet as well. So, being someone who's traveled around the East Coast and West Coast of the States, sometimes I'm used to a little bit more rugged type of coastline hiking was not the case here. You had these nice boardwalks in a lot of places, which made walking easy, and these things go for a long ways at times. So, really enjoyed it. A lot of people walking around, enjoying the nice views. So, if you ever get to Busan, definitely check that out. After this, you're meeting up with Hoi Chan again, and we're going to get some yummy, delicious food at one of his favorite local restaurants. We're going to eat eel. Eel? Oh, I'm going to eat that sucker up. So this is soju and beer. So here you can see the eel is moving. Kind of looks gross. But I heard the comparison of, it's kind of like seeing a crab or a lobster move before you cook it and eat it as well. Here it's no longer moving. Kind of put in these lettuce wraps. It was really good. I enjoyed eating it. I think drinking the soju with beer helped as well. And after that, me and Hoi Chan went and found a nice hole-in-the-wall cocktail bar, got a drink, had a great time. And it was good to just chat with my buddy. And after that, funny enough, we found some batting cages. And as you can see, Hoi Chan here is the Korean Ichiro. Just look at that fantastic swing.
Look at this drunk Italian.
I'm not drunk, dude. I'm just buzzed. So Hoi Chan, he thinks I had too much to drink after a couple of beers and a cocktail, but man, I haven't swung a bat in over a decade, and it shows. But I started to get the hang of it again. And after that, we went our separate ways. It was good seeing you, Hoi Chan. And I closed the night. I took the subway train down to Gwangalli Beach because every Saturday at 8 o'clock and at 10, they have a drone show. And here's that bridge again by Gwangalli Beach. We saw this bridge from the lighthouse earlier, and at night it's really cool. It's all lit up, making different colors. And you also see all these different boats coming in, especially these sailboats with the sails that are lit up, which is pretty cool. Here's another view of just the Gwangalli Beach. Let me tell you, Haeundae or Gwangalli, those are the top two places to stay in my mind if you're ever in Busan. And these sailboats coming in, they did launch from a place, I'd find out the next day, a place called the Bay 101. It's really cool. They're there launching fireworks. The Bay 101 was another cool area. I'll show you some nice footage of tomorrow. But here is the drone show that I came to check out. Again, it's at 8 and 10 every Saturday. And it was really cool. I've never seen a drone show before. Apparently there are thousands of drones. Check out the full 13-minute drone show video on my channel. It is fantastic. And I'll see you all next time for Busan Part 2.